I got it. Huh? Hello, sound check, sound check, sound check, sound check. Blah, 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 blah. Boop. Let's change that. Boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop. Hello there. Oh, shit. My fucking chat's not showing you guys. Hold on. My YouTube is. My chat's not. Big difference. Do I need to reload my chat bot? Whoop. Oh, whoop. Whoop. Okay. Hold on. Slight technical difficulties. It's something I could deal with, but I want to figure it out. Let's see here. Ah. Okay. And did this do it? Ah! Ah! There's nothing here. Schrodinger's chat. It's there, but it's not. Okay, cool. Sound is good. All that. Badass. Oh, man. Sorry for the boring episode last episode. I'll try and get to something exciting this episode. Let's see, Rich. I'm stuffy. I'm just going to leave this up here for you guys to read. I'm getting over something. Ah, fuck, you're going to hear me sniffle the whole fucking time. See that? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. No! It's Jake's sarcasm over Awesome's head. How many of you were pretty excited for this episode today? Yes. Okay. Nothing new there. Okay. Here we go. Oh, we got... Oh, our brother's here. That's right. Oh, homeboy got something. New sword? Oh, shit. New sword. Well, I'll be. He wants to make me this new sword. We'll take it. Gotta love the new swords. Nothing new in the accessories or belt category. Oh! Oh! We need a stained loincloth and marble flower. Both are from hunts. Okay. Yes, I'm ignoring Sif because she just wants my food.
It seems the hideaway has lost it.
Oh. My phone was flashing at me. Got my phone on my stream. So when the game flashes, my phone flashes. Hippocrates.
Is knowledge love.
No.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. There's talk of these skies.
Hunt board! I still got the hunt thing pulled up too. So we can find hunts. A hunter must hunt. Ooh, Harley! Did you see that link? Did you see it? Did you watch it? Did you watch it? We should watch that on fucking stream. We should watch that real quick. Bro, right? We should watch that on stream, right? Oh, it's a fucking coming, boys. You know I'm gonna fucking work that one out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we go watch that real quick. Intermission from Final Fantasy 16 for a more important news and game. Sorry about your luck, awesome. We's gonna have to do this. We's gonna do this right. Yeah. Fuck, right there. Is that it? Nope. Is it? Okay, so this is what we need to do. Fuck! Dude, just calm down. Calm down. This is big news. We're gonna go browser. Okay. And we're gonna hit this.
Meet Circle's new 30-ounce travel straw sip tumbler.
Okay, cool.
The only tumbler with great taste. Like, literally. Circle transforms your water.
Bloodborne.
Oh, might have heard it. Asmongold might have did it. I have to move myself. Hold on. Ha-ha! The button works! I don't think I've used that button yet. That was a joyous occasion right there. All right. And then here we go.
PC emulation. Gentlemen, the time has come.
The time has come.
The time has actually been here.
The time has actually fucking been here.
60 FPS.
60 FPS!
Here we go.
Here we go!
Damn.
Bloodborne is among the most cherished games of its generation, and today it's a surprise to find it's now very playable on PC via emulation.
60
At last,
FPS.
fixing several limits in the original
You guys see
PlayStation
that?
4 code. This is a big deal for a few reasons, because a decade on from its PS4 release,
You guys hear it all right? You see it all right?
have never received any form of remaster,
Yep.
port, or even a PS5 patch update.
Look at that
As a
piece of
result,
shit.
In playing
Sorry,
the
I'm
game
sick.
on PS5 hardware via backcompat, we're very much locked to its original PS4 settings.
Yep.
We keep the same 30 frames per second cap, complete with uneven frame pacing, while image quality suffers in the upscale to 4K
looks awful.
displays by rendering at a native 1080p resolution with obvious aliasing in view. Truly, the game would benefit from even a minor update on modern systems.
I don't know why they
even to
won't do
tweak
it.
Its resolution
makes no
and frame
sense to me.
rate, but so far nothing is forthcoming. Thanks to recent advances in PlayStation 4 emulation, though, via the SHAD PS4 emulator on PC shown here, there's a promising DIY solution in the
This is on PC, gentlemen. Look at this right here. RTX 4080. 60
Today.
frames per second. Look at that, boys. You see that?
As you can see, SHAD PS4's latest builds have gone from strength to strength, and as of version 0.51, the game is almost
that.
entirely playable crash-free.
Looks
start
so
to
much
end.
fucking better.
Also, at last, 60 frames per second is now viable.
Oh
Sorry,
my
Yasmin's
God,
chat,
that looks
but
better.
Approach also opens
Y'all
the gates
dirty.
to other enhancements via reshade mods,
Yep.
texture boosts, improved lighting,
Look at that.
and much more.
Look at the difference there. That is insane. Holy fucking shit, that's way better. Wow.
I don't know if you guys are seeing it as good as I am, but that shit's fucking crisp.
By author from SoftServe.
Sony deserves this. Because you had, like, 8 years to make a remaster of this game.
Technically 10.
Adds a great many enhancements.
But it came out 10 years ago. He might be counting like 2 years and then do a remake.
Bloodborne's emulation shaping up today as a means to hit 60 FPS. Some rough edges are a given, seeing that it's still working progress.
What happens to 2 FPS Bloodborne? Do you want to play Bloodborne on hard mode?
Reaching are the visual enhancements.
Look at that. That's
God damn, look at that shadow, dude. Oh my god.
And also, the visuals will keep getting better.
Oh yeah, can you imagine texture packs and shit?
Texture mods and like texture packs and shit like that.
Before we get into it,
exactly.
Let's take a quick look at the setup. Shad PS4 version 0.51 is in use here via a custom branch from developer Raphael the Great and put together by Diego Lix29.
Somebody says there's no difference in chat. Please contact, it's Sunday today, right? So you wouldn't be able to, but you probably should contact your doctor's office tomorrow to schedule an appointment. Yeah, you need to talk to your doctor.
I experimented with multiple different builds to find one that ran in a stable fashion, and ultimately, this one works best for my R7 5700X machine paired with an RTX 4080. The only tweak,
if these guys don't get the video taken down, I'm going to do it.
The Vertex Explosion Fix. Installing this sadly disables customization to your character's face in the creation tool at the start, which is, right now, a cause for visual bugs without the mod in place. Otherwise, you'll often see these huge bursts of geometry spilling from your character's face without this fix.
That's how every Redditor imagines their mind.
Hey!
Sean Combs is a monster. I want to speak about this now because I've witnessed everything.
Beyond that, though,
well, I didn't listen to shit, so I don't care.
That is incredible.
The essential bit being
this is amazing,
menu, which allows 60 FPS gameplay to be toggled on. Plus
propaganda. That's all that is.
And even res boosts at increments going up to 4K.
Jesus.
It also gives us a means to remove chromatic aberration post-processing, which was fairly heavy-handed on the PS4 release.
Fuck yeah, it was. Gave it a real grainy look.
Taste. For the purposes
60
of
FPS,
then, I
twice as much as 30.
And settled for 1152p for a small resolution boost.
The fact is that 60 FPS is playable, 30 FPS is not playable. Like, really.
30's hard.
60 FPS is like, okay, this is fine. 30 is not fine.
60 FPS in place.
Dude, I used to rake in PvP on WoW with like 20 FPS.
Let's hit the nail on the head to start with frame rate testing. Achieving 60 FPS is a dream.
When I got 60, it was fucking a whole new ball game.
Emulation is making serious headway in turning that into reality. The 30 FPS cap with uneven frame pacing is a famous or even infamous bugbear on its native PS4 release, and if an official remaster were ever to appear, 60 FPS is easily top of the feature wish list.
Well, I mean,
practice then, the Shad
no, 144 FPS or 250 FPS.
Thank you, Asmongold.
The feature list. Let's stop being dick eaters, okay? Like it's 2025 now. 60 FPS, it's workable, it's fine, but it's not good.
Emulator goes to great lengths in keeping 60 locked down, especially on this latest build.
60 is like fucking baseline, right? 144 is like your gold standard, right? Anything above that is fucking awesome.
44 minimum
is this central Ghanem town square with multiple enemies.
Look at this.
And for great portions of play here, it does hit the mark. Between my system's RTX 4080 and R7 5700X, it's more often the latter part, the CPU, that's the bottleneck it seems. The result being these sporadic lurches down to the mid-40s. These drops tend to kick in during rapid world traversal or on first strike memory, though often restores to 60 FPS a few seconds later.
Well, that's going to
Because I'm playing with
change.
the iPad, and it doesn't mean I want you on my lap.
Shows a single CPU core is often being overloaded at these moments,
Yep.
spiking to 100%. Dropping the resolution to 1080p or lower doesn't improve this, and I've also tried multiple builds of Shad PS4 and mods as well to improve it. Still, the game
The thing is that, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of hiccups here and there, but overall, this is super high quality. That's optimization. Like, I told you guys this shit was going to work before the end of the year, and like now we're 1 month into the next year, and so like we're already talking about optimization. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Exactly.
certainly playable a bulk of the time at 60 FPS now, and things can only get better with this as a base.
I got a little worried with Loki
Also
there.
over the previous 0.50 build of Shad PS4 in terms of overall performance and avoiding crashes.
It would be crazy if I went and I played this again. But I go back, I play this on the PC. Maybe wait for like one more
Rapid rate
optimization
of
patch.
improvement between Shad PS4 builds inspires some confidence. For perspective, here's how the game ran just one patch increment ago on my system on
Yep.
Shad PS4 version 0.5.
52.
As we enter Central Yharnam, we dipped into the 50s
Ooh.
with a single CPU core being constantly maxed
Ooh.
out. The frequency of visual bugs and crashes was much higher on
Yep.
0.5 as well, and thankfully, version 0.51 today fixes most of these issues. 60 FPS is much more of a constant
Look at that.
figure. We get
That's
full
all
sound.
optimization.
All visuals are intact as well from the PS4 version.
Yep.
And the boost to 1152p is a nice bonus, helping to quell the aliasing. Interestingly, there's options, of course.
I
to
really have to say that
Hold on, Absent Gold. Sorry for interrupting. Awesome asks, what's harder, Bloodborne or your boner for 60 FPS Bloodborne? The latter, bro. Bah! Like straight up. We're gonna blow a hole in this thing's fucking ass.
like looking at this right now, it looks so much better. It's shot.
Sorry again, Asmongold. I actually own Bloodborne and its DLC and fucking, well, everything you can buy for it, right? I am going to stream the holy living dog shit out of this. The second I get it running. We're going to go through and we're going to get it running. And we're going to go through it. And I bet you this is going to be such a fucking hit that fucking PlayStation's going to have no goddamn fucking choice in letting it go. You still haven't beaten Bloodborne? It's not that hard, dude. Jesus, it's hard, but fuck. Get with it! What's the fucking hold up? Go to the cum dungeon. If you have that much problems, go to the cum dungeon. I suggest you don't your first time going through, but it's the forest, isn't it? It's the forest. He's lost in the forest, gentlemen. He may never return. The snakes got him. What do you mean there's a forest? Holy fuck, you haven't even gotten to the forest yet? That's in the first fucking hour of the game. The hell is wrong with you? Loki? Stop. Lay down. Right now. Lay down. No. Okay. He is fucking going hard for this salami. He loves it. It's always the fucking bard. Oh. It's always the fucking bard. Always. What is wrong with people who play bards? Like, seriously. I'm a fucked off cleric, usually. Bards? Jesus. Tits.
Shocking how much better this looks.
to even higher resolutions. 1440p is the next rung up the ladder, and while the image quality upgrade stands out
Man.
immediately, it does sadly crash after a few
Yeah, I
minutes.
mean, even look at that right there. Like, this actually looks like a remaster of the game. I mean, I'm sure if they did remaster it, it would probably be a little bit more high definition than this. But man,
system. bumping that to an even more ambitious 1800p.
No complaints,
using
it's
the
just going to
patch
keep getting
menu,
better. That's
we
right.
get an even more pristine, beautifully crisp image. This takes a predictably greater toll on my system, however, putting us right in the mid-40s during play, and again, eventually leads to a crash in my experience.
Yeah, it's
Your
probably what's
mileage
gonna
may
happen.
vary, of course, but the general recommendation from my view is PS4's native 1080p will get the best results,
Yeah,
while
of course.
at a push, 1152p works well too.
Man. I can't believe that Sony dropped the ball
Much
on
of
this.
is still work in progress, of course.
Agreed.
End
Everybody
results
would have
will
bought
depend
this
on your
game.
chosen build and
Agreed.
PC setup. In fact,
There's a
in
huge
trying
enough
to
fan base.
troubleshoot some of my lingering
And like, also, like, he's right. Like, everyone would have bought this game because everyone that bought Elden Ring would have been curious and it would have been accessible to them that had a PC. You know what I mean? So, like, people who played and beat Elden Ring, they're all like, okay. Then they start seeing Elden Ring still below Bloodborne on the Soulsborne series from FromSoft. They're going to be like, what the fuck am I missing? You know, the ones that didn't buy a PlayStation because it's a fucking exclusive, which are a whole other subject. Ugh. Yeah. Sony would have made so much fucking money on this. But no, they want to waste their money on fucking Naughty Dog Studios and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Or fucking count the fucking flops. Count the motherfucking flops Sony has had in the last, I don't know, 3-4 years that people have been begging for this release. Like, literally, just waiting for a PC release for this game. Since when they started doing the PlayStation releases on Steam, right? What was it, like Horizon Zero Dawn and Spider-Man were like the first ones, and God of War, right? Concord was a few billion gone. Yeah, right? Imagine if they just dumped that money into Bloodborne being remade for the PC, 60 FPS, actual 4K graphics. Like, holy fuck, dude. They would have been fucking swimming. They could have made like 6 Concords and not even bat an eye. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
frame rate dips, a member of the Digital Foundry Patreon, named iExplosiveRage, kindly reached out to offer some tips. Thanks and full credit goes their way for suggesting the Vertex
Sony
explosion
L?
fix,
Yeah.
and also the Shad PS4 build I ended up using. iExplosiveRage
They could have remastered Bloodborne and made the money back that they lost from Concord.
Right there. Right there. Sorry, I screamed. Right there. Right fucking there. Right from the man's mouth. The king of the fucking internet. The one true king. He even said it. Ugh. I am glad I waited to watch this until now. This is so good.
sent footage of the game running even more optimally using an Intel 12600K CPU, an RTX 4080, and 32GB of RAM.
Yeah, the one we used to
Targeting
troll on
60 FPS
constantly.
On this system, looking at the RevaTuner stats at the top left, we're easily hitting the top line in this case.
This is
Through
nuts.
all of the opening central Yharnam areas, each boss, it all flows with only the occasional blip. All of
Man.
which is to say, it is very much feasible to get that lock
That's fucking
with
so
just the right
crisp.
setup
I love
and
it.
correct build. Impressively, in running the game unlocked to 120 frames per second, we're even seeing that figure rise to 90 FPS or so in certain moments. It's impressive.
That's right. That's right.
Look
to
at
see
him
it flow
gleam.
so smoothly,
He's so
even if
happy.
some trial and error is needed to get there.
Most people have
But
no
yeah, that's
clue
what
that
trial
in
and error is about.
2024, the best way to make money with Amazon
All right, somebody remind me to fucking subscribe to YouTube when on the first. We'll just make it the first, that way it's easy.
is not by selling.
Ooh. Ooh, look at that.
That's
Next
sexy.
up, the mods and visual upgrades give us a way to further
Yeah, the
enhance
visuals look so
experience.
much better.
For a true remastered take on Bloodborne, we'd expect more than just the bare bones res and frame rate boost, of course. Taking the mod
I'm trying to think what sewer that you're crawling in with a bunch of gigantic fuckers. Him and his fucking eyebrows. Dude, his eyebrows are so expressive. I fucking love them. We love you, Asmund. Thank you so much, man. Like, seriously, I can't. You know why I want to subscribe to YouTube? So I can watch this motherfucker uninterrupted. Like, I watch this guy more than I watch fucking Netflix in a year. Like, seriously, I don't even fucking, I'm like not even a fucking fanboy of Asmund. I fucking appreciate the guy. I respect him. You know, he has great takes. You know, sometimes he has bad takes, but you know, you can't agree with everything, right? Asmund is great. They look like breakdancing caterpillars. They do. Asmund's eyebrows look like breakdancing caterpillars. That's fucking awesome. I had to fall into it by landing on a strange platforms. What the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like thinking gigantic fuckers, okay? Like, I need like a scale. Are we talking like 8 foot? We talking like, you know, what are we talking about here? Are we talking like 15 foot? Like a whole story? Because there's some big sons of bitches in Bloodborne, dude. I think an amygdala is like fucking 3 stories tall, right? Like if it stands up, it's like 3 stories tall. Bigger than you and takes the full haul. I think he's just talking about the beast people in the sewers. Yeah, okay. Those aren't big, dude. Those are normal, easy guys. Like, I can't wait to show you this game. I'm gonna teach you, son. We're going to teach you right. We's going to teach you right, boy. I will do a playthrough, then I'll do a walkthrough. Then I'll do a, let's see how fast I can fucking beat this fucker, which isn't like speedrunner quality by any means. I can't beat the game in fucking 28 minutes. That's ridiculous. But I could beat it in like under 3 hours. You know, I could probably beat it easily in a stream. I won't be talking much. I'll be really concentrated, but yeah. All right. Anyways, sorry. Getting back to Asmund.
Then, there are several great optional upgrades offered on Nexus mods, and chief among them is the Bloodborne Remaster project by FromSoftServe. Now, on version 0.0,
that is my speedrun.
This adds everything from dynamic shadow casting across the game, improved textures in spots,
look at that fog,
better
dude.
shadow and texture LODs, plus improved temporal anti-aliasing, replacing the game's...
You know what? Maybe I'll play this. Because I don't know if Sony is going to try to shut this down or not. Like, my worry is that, I mean, Sony isn't Nintendo, right? So
yes.
If Sony isn't Nintendo, and if these videos about the remasters aren't getting shut down, and I owned the game, so it's not like I'm pirating the game, I don't think they would shut me down.
He's got a very valid point. I own the game, and they're not Nintendo. Nintendo is like fucking ridiculous about their exclusives. We all know this, right? So it's all good. One thing I also wanted to point out, like this is something I think actually looks shitty, is that hard fucking shadow right here on his cloak, and his face still looks like it's made out of plastic and shit. Like some of that, the character model itself doesn't look the best, but it might be just something that they are working on, right? Because this thing's still in development. I'm not sure if you guys remember me telling you about that, but I heard about this a long time ago, and I was all like, dude, that 10-year about up. That 10-year, that's going to be public domain. Here we go. Fucking emulators are going to be coming out. People are tired of fucking waiting. They're waiting for that fucking, they're waiting for the anniversary. And I think it's like November 26th is when Bloodborne actually came out. Of like, you know, 2015. So here we go. You were talking about that last year. Dude, last year was like fucking 20 days ago. Like 27 days ago. Like, yeah, it was like a month ago. Also been avoiding Bloodborne spoilers. Good. But I can show you the way for sure. And thanks for the good luck. Maybe I'll play it enough. Actually get pretty good at speedrunning it. I don't think I'll ever be top tier, but you know, these old arthritis hands and all that. But I'll beat it, no problem. I still beat this game. I probably beat this game once a month.
They 100% will? I don't think so.
XAA. In later areas, there's even occasional uses of parallax occlusion maps, not enabled
They haven't taken
in the
anyone
official
out
game.
yet? No.
Added to this, the same author offers a reshade profile, allowing for a simulated ray-traced GI and improved ambient occlusion.
That is reshade.
These may not be to everyone's tastes, admittedly.
Cousin to
and
G-shade.
many of these
Or
reshade tweaks
T-shade's the
can
cousin
be
to this.
toggled on the left side overlay as you play. But
Or
just
team
to show
players know
an
what it is.
example of what's possible,
Yeah.
I've used this reshade profile exactly as presented.
This looks really clean.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real. Like, this looks really
that's
good.
crisp. That's so good. Look at the water, dude. Look how it actually looks like it's got depth and stuff, and tries to level.
Yeah.
Like it's actually trying to level
by
itself.
the author.
This is the way it
That's
should have
fucking
been.
gorgeous.
Sony should have done this.
The result,
Sony fucked
then,
up.
in comparison with the base PS4 version, is often impressive. In my view, standing out above all else is the additional light points and shadow casting added with the Remaster Project mod. In walking directly through central Yharnam streets, we now get more environmental shadow via the mod, cast from buildings and objects occluding the sun or moon. It adds a more detailed shadow to the roads, and likewise we have extra light points, casting shadows from our character in other areas.
That's nuts.
Anti-aliasing is improved too, and while this isn't 100% noise-free, the
Look
mod
how much better this is. Like,
Yeah.
look at how the
That is
lines
ridiculous.
are compared to in the remaster.
does help
Yeah.
minimize the distracting flicker on
Dude,
grades
the bars look like stacked Legos, like end on end, right? Like if you look like right here, they just look like stacked Legos, right? Not even like the same Lego either. Just like, you know, the long skinny one with like 5 fucking knobs on it. And then you got like, you know, a big flat one over here. It's like 2 by fucking 12. How do you enter Cum Dungeon? Just Google Cum Dungeon Bloodborne. I can't believe I said that. That's what I'm doing. It's CU but my search history. Who cares? Holy shit. It's here, I'm gonna type you the code. It's literally, we call it the Cum Dungeon. So it's cum with 4 or 3 M's, right? And then FPK, right? And it's a chalice. I'm sure you've Googled worse. He's a bard, right? We can't put it past him. Oh, fuck. Here, this is all you need to know. There you go. That's all you're getting.
grills during motion. Plus, to round out, the
it's not
reshade
even the same
profile's
universe.
addition of improved ambient occlusion also visibly adds more thorough shading around interiors.
Yeah.
The only downside to all of this, especially in using reshade, is that inevitably we incur a frame rate penalty, and in my
Yeah, of
case,
course.
drops under 60 are much more regular. In this case, the 30 FPS option is a good safety net for a more consistent frame time, and in my experience, runs with only minimal frame.
All right, what's your question, man? Sorry for pausing so much, guys. There's a question, I'm going to answer it.
pacing
Just play till it
issues.
pops up.
Yeah, that still looks really, really good.
Hey there, You won't believe what we've got in
Jesus.
store for you today. Introducing the SIG P365X macro.
I'm thinking I want to play this.
If two bards seduce a dragon and it sits in its cup, does that mean two bards, one cup? You're grounded.
All
Ban
this
that man.
is work in progress.
Because I haven't
Promote
played
him.
Bloodborne in a long time.
Ban him, mod him, promote him. Let's go.
That PS4 emulation
All at once.
is possible at all is an incredible feat by the team behind Shad PS4, and it appears the absence of an official Bloodborne remaster is helping to galvanize the movement. It's become a real point of focus for fans of the game, to see if it's simply possible. Yes, there are imperfections with Bloodborne.
It's not
emulation
perfect,
on
guys.
PC today, and there are outstanding crashes.
It will be, but it's not yet.
The state of it right now is still very encouraging. At
Oh,
the
that was
very
kind of a
least,
cool
it
glitch.
demonstrates the direction we'd want an official remaster to move in. Improving the frame rate and resolution are just the start. Pushing out the draw
that's
distances,
so much better.
improving the lighting, textures, and anti-aliasing are all good ideas we'd love to see in a final product. As a proof of concept then, Shad PS4 works beautifully, and if you're inclined to run through the setup, it's shaping up to be a genuinely playable take on Bloodborne.
I think we have a maybe a console player in chat who says that the human eye can only see 60 FPS.
Oh,
that's not
no! Oh, no! No. I've said it before, but it was out of sheer, like, sarcasm. Like, oh, fucking no, they did not. I'm gonna let Asmund tear him up. Go. You're in timeout. Go on, Loki. Go. Go. Loki. Go. Boy. See if that works. Okay, whatever. No.
Phil Spencer has been lying to you. They've all been lying to you. You've been lied to your whole life.
Yep.
You need to wake up and see the light. Buy a gaming PC and join the real world, okay?
That's all for today, though. If you did find this video useful or
shit.
insightful in any way, feel free to like or subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell for instant notifications as any new video lands. To get a high-quality version of this video and many more, check out our Patreon at digitalfoundry.net, and to get
I'll
in
link
touch
you guys the
directly,
video.
You know where to find me. But from me for now, thanks for watching.
This is nuts. Bloodborne's always been one of my my favorite games. I played through it 2 times total, and I'm really glad to see that it's being emulated on PC, and now people can play it without the artificial restrictions that Sony has decided to keep on it. This is great. I'm really, really happy to see this. Abso-fucking-lutely. Console supremacy? Yeah, you guys are supremacy for, like, I don't know, like, maybe, like, 1995. But that was a long time ago, right? And so now, you know, people are using computers, and computers are better. So, yeah, it will be free, or how much to buy it? I mean, you know, a lot of the people that are probably going to emulate the game probably already own the game. They just want to play it on a PC with better resolution, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's kind of what's going to happen. But that's what I'm kind of expecting to see happen, right? But there it is.
One single video that's responsible for leading over 2,000 Christian men.
Oh, shit. So we're going to go to that. We're going to go to this. Where is it? COVID.
It seems. The result.
Okay, so this is it. We're going to like that one too, because they all deserve it. Okay. All right. There we go. Little intermission there. Hold on a second. I gotta blow my nose. I mean, you. And yes, Awesome, you're right. I don't know about the 8K thing, but the monitor does limit your FPS. I can't agree with that one.
What will it be today? Allow me to educate you.
Allow me to ignore you. All right. Oh, we forgot something. Oh, it's the old crone. I don't care.
Otto, how fares the realm? The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit. And Gav? He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though. Do you have any good news? Well, that depends on your definition of good. All right, fine. What do you suggest we do? Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask. I suppose not.
What are you talking about, Harley? And by dark, you could be in the shade or car and not see shit. What are you talking about? You talking about like Game Boy and shit? Who the fuck played that? Back in my day, games were only 1 frame per second.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we
All right.
first examine the facts.
Sorry. Had to have Jesse handle
Beneath these
some
darkened
puppies.
skies, fear and
They're being
confusion
naughty.
reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seems.
This is such a fucking movie. I hit pause like I'm gonna fucking pause it on YouTube. But to chime in on all of this, Japan's arcades, I don't think pachinko like counts. Hi Loki. How are you? I knew that'd get Jesse's attention. I don't know about the pinball thing. I started on something way before all of that, Harley. I remember Game Boys. I just played underneath a lamp. Like sitting there in the living room watching TV because, you know, like, don't worry about blocking the door. There's more than pachinko. Okay, if you say so. But, yeah. It's like sitting down and having family time was basically we all had to gather up and watch like fucking the Incubator and Bob like react to football, and none of us were engaged in football at all. None of us cared. So I was glad to have a Game Boy and just sit underneath that lamp playing it. No, I didn't start gaming with D&D. No. First game ever, like ever, I believe was either like Earth Defense or whatever it was called, Invaders, or Galaga. And Mrs. Pac-Man Laundromat. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Wulu deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Plasma Pong. I think I've already seen it. Dude, I feel like I've blown my nose half the day today. Like 12 hours straight of blowing nose. Like, my sinuses are so inflamed that, like, I feel like I have a toothache. Like, it's bad.
Is a storm coming soon?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies. Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman? It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well. You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible? Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine. There is nothing divine about him. But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said now.
I even got a new cocaine stick.
Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time.
I need a soundboard for this shit. Anytime fucking Awesome says I have a D&D character idea, like that sense alone, right there, I just need to hit a fucking button, pause everything, and just fucking wait. Because it's always something. Like some kind of game show thing that goes off, like you just fucking hit like a fucking like random thing, you know, like a fucking whammy from like that fucking show with the little fucking red devils and shit. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, brr, brr, brr. Awesome as a D&D character idea, yeah! What is it awesome? Bring your character idea right on down.
You will forgive me, I hope? Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Can I play a human cleric that's a fucking atheist? Yes. Yes, you can. Agnostic? No. Atheist? Yes. Let's hear today's episode of Degenerate Characters.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
I'll take cleric for 500.
Still alive, are you?
That would be Satanism, when you worship yourself. So that'd be a Satanist human cleric, which would be really funny.
Going purse weighing you down? You'll not find a better price than that.
Lost elixir.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
We need to make a setup where it's like Family Feud.
Is that all?
No. Straight up like Jeopardy, right? So it'll be like 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, right? Or whatever it is, right? And then just like fucking the classes, like on down, right? And then just whatever you get, it fucking grids itself out, right? I want to try Spore Shaman multi-classed with Grave Pack Cleric. That'd be pretty neat, actually. You have all kinds of crazy shit going on with dead shit. It'd be the Last of Us cleric. Would you call it the Last of Us, though? Or would it be like the Legion of Us? But I'm an atheist, so I can't worship myself. No, you sure can't. Satanists worship themselves. Atheists don't quite know. They know there's a God, but there is. They just don't know. They believe in a higher power of some sort. Agnostic, you just don't believe in shit. You're like, you die, you decay, you're fucking done. Harley with the evil face. Alrighty. God dang it. I've got that backwards? Oh well, whatever. So no, you can't be an atheist cleric, but you could be an agnostic cleric. I don't know. I'm a good Christian boy. Or I'm a naughty Christian boy. Either one.
Clive,
I don't care.
we have a problem.
God knows I'm a good
Only
person.
one. That would be a first. It would. Actually, there are three.
Jesus paid my
We had
ticket.
as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains, it fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can. Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Sweet baby Satan.
Fancy a look at the list?
Can I get glide? Glide flosser.
Anything catch your eye?
Sweet baby Satan.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts? Then a wall won't stop them.
Blood. That's a really cool item in Bloodborne.
Do you see anything you like?
Oh, awesome. I had a question. Awesome. But how about an elven cleric warlock whose demonic side involves lustful actions and the cleric side is pure and holy? Then thou. Oh. Come here. Sorry. I knew you wanted this. Here's your good boy. Yes. He gets the snacks. Thank you. There it is. There's the degeneracy. Mm-hmm. We knew it was coming.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. Then we're next.
Here we go. We're gonna go fight some ghosts. Ghosts.
I can't do it.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
I'm telling you, his search history is probably wild.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Well, I'm gonna go hard with the first one for awesome search history. I want to take Gran Turismo R34 for 2,500. I'd like to keep my word. He said not there. I don't know. It's about as degenerate as you get. Fun fact. My hometown is known for a guy that fucked a car. Not my current town, but my hometown.
We could leave.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you...
Got it. I got an R34 for awesome. For 2,000. Are we ready? R34 Gundam.
Have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered.
That's probably the fucking 2,500 though.
What is right.
Whatever it is, I'll take it.
This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the...
I call bullshit!
Let's talk about
bullshit. Where's the bullshit button? Where's the bullshit button? I need a bullshit button right motherfucking now. Hold on. Assets. Oh, browser's not playing. Oop. Actually, here, I'll find it. Okay.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Not believing it. 43 separate R34 searches. Oh, man. We giving you hell, awesome. We giving you hell, but we love you. We love you, buddy.
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
The 43 is close.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort.
What you gonna do? Spread your legs?
I'd like you to consider my needs.
Nasty bitch.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
How the fuck is it only 7:09? There ain't no fucking way. We watched an entire YouTube video. And we've bullshitted a lot.
Don't leave me, Paul.
Oh, I started at 6. Okay. Man, I was Yancey. I was wanting to play, wasn't I? I guess I'll play. Got any more guesses?
Yes. What happened?
Other than the obvious.
I've got family and more.
Like, obviously, R34-14, R34-16, probably R34-8. I'd have questions if you had R34-9. Let's see here. R34 DBZ, R34 Naruto, R34 Neon Genesis Evangelion, R34 Ghost in the Shell, R34 Maven. Ha! Got him!
I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
How you lying?
Leave that to us.
We all have already had verbal confirmation about your R3416.
I truly am.
It's all right. Give me your arm.
We've already had verbal confirmation. You have now backed yourself into a corner, sir.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then...
Yeah, 16.
They were just gone.
Did I say
Do you
14
remember
again?
where you were?
I said 16. I said 14.
Oriflamme.
I said 8.
We
I
just
said
passed
9.
more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right.
I said me.
Just rest now. At least we have an
You know
idea
you
of
want
where
it.
the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Dude, if you really want pics, I'll start a fucking OnlyFans. Whew. Sheesh. You want my feet? I'll take pictures of my feet for OnlyFans.
You have a plan?
You want my hairy starfish? I'll get you my hairy starfish.
It was all they could do to escape.
Sheesh. I'm already showing off my fucking guns every fucking stream. You know? Except for when I'm duding it. I will do the truffle shuffle for fucking money. And you have seen it.
Clive, look.
So I see the problem that they've...
With me.
I see the problem that they're having now in the game. I know why it's happening.
Should I try?
Oh. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. What am I doing? I'd say Bahamut needs a little bit of practice. Oh, does it matter if I'm being attacked or not? Gotcha. Boy, Bahamut's weird. I don't know if I like Bahamut. Jesus, fucking die. I know I'm hitting that motherfucker. R34 Monster Hunter. R34 Cat Girls.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more.
Wait. R3414 and R34 Cat Girls kind of fall under the same category, sir. Because you're definitely going to get fucking Bakote in there. All right? All right? I'm not saying they're the same. I'm saying they're adjacent. You're good. Boy.
Hey, I see your parking and waiting at your door. Do not.
Well, no shit. I'm kind of planted for the next 2 hours. Shh. Don't be annoying somewhere else. I'm just
I'd say
playing. I
we've
love
done
her.
what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
R34 feet.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their
R34
posts,
Lovecraft.
for now, at least.
And or R34
Hearing that the
Cthulhu.
Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me.
You don't know what you're missing,
I
bro.
never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love.
R34 Warhammer 40K. I don't know about all
The
that.
one standing before me.
Get some fucking weird shit going on in that one. Are you fucking serious?
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post.
What's
Lady.
really funny there?
Wanda, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning.
Seen Catgirl Guardsman with Slanesh demons. Okay. It'd have to be Guardsman, though. Definitely would be a Astartes. What's really funny is that I was all like, I don't know the Warhammer R34, but I was all like, have you R34 Cthulhu? You don't know what you're missing. And there goes all the viewers. They're to never come back. Where do we gotta go? Jesus Christ. I forgot how to use the fucking map! Okay. Imagine that. Let's see here. We got the 10 of clubs. Southern Demacia. None of this seems southern. Dravozd. Okay, Dravozd's here. The fields of Corvana. And Vermeer. Okay. Hold on now. Woo. Okay. Like right there. Okay.
come on.
This entire chat without contest must be a what the fuck? Oh man. The good thing is, most people don't even check the chat. They'll just listen to the audio. So one without the other, either way, they're gonna be like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? It's wonderful. R34 zombies. Nope. Okay. R34, 2 guys, 1 blue waffle. He said that's surprising.
Tables, girl.
He said nope. The 10 of clubs. B rank. Boy, I feel sorry for him. Holy shit. I don't know if I'm hitting him. Oh, I am.
God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. Show empty your pockets.
Destroyed! So I got this collection of games for like $12. Nice! Congratulations! Oh. Damn. Well, he was getting fucked up. Want to guess the series? Don't worry, I'll say its name after a guess or two. R34 Tokyo Ghoul Police.
A deserter turned outlaw.
We were more similar than he knew.
Rule R34, High School of the Dead, or whatever it is. Did you just say? Okay. Where do we go here? You just R34. Oh my goddess, or oh my goddess, or whatever the fuck it's called. You know what I'm talking about.
Ready, go? Faster!
R34 Cowboy Bebop. That one's a yeah. That one's a fucking 100% yeah. Fucking Faye. Let's go. I am so fucking disappointed in you, Awesome. What the fuck? You've let me down at this very moment. Shame on you. Go rectify this. You're in your corner. Don't come back until you do. I haven't stompied. I know you guys couldn't hear, but I stompied. I love you, Awesome. The Magath brothers. Okay. Can I get two of them? Ooh. I guess I deserve that. Okay, deserve that. Getting too invested in this R34 debate. SAO. What's SAO? Low form Belga flare covers the entire battery area and deals a lot. don't know what Fate series is either, but at least I know exactly what that is. SAO, I have no idea. Oh, Sword Art Online. Duh. You mean Final Fantasy 14, the anime?
I feel good, boy.
Okay, next. I like doing these hunts all the way. All blah, blah. That gives SAO too much credit. Oh, awesome throwing fucking swings, bro. There's some fucking fangirls out there that'd fucking have your head for that one. Let's see here, Karen Norvin. All right, here we go. Okay. Nah, bro, you're wrong. Dot Hack did it better. Oh, what'd I do? Oh. Okay. Nothing important. Alright, let's see here. Roughly here. Okay. Bro, Dot Hack, right? Dot Hack was so good. Fully salty because I'm stuck in anime limbo for years. Why years? Why limbo? Reboot? Fuck. Did you just R34 reboot? He doesn't even know what reboot is. I almost guarantee it. I do remember that show. That fucking terrible ass CGI. Everyone looked like liquid aluminum. Fucking, they had fucking Nintendo 64 graphics for their avatars. Bro, yes. I know reboot. It's been indefinite hideous because the creator went to jail. Aww. Poor Awesome. What creator went to jail for which anime? Ooh, I finally get to fight a Dargon? Hell yeah, can I fuck it? Bro, I don't know. I ain't ready for all this. Hell yeah. Woo! Okay. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Well, this doesn't fucking help at all. Jesus, he does not stun for shit. Oh, fucking finally! That Mega Flare's fucking me up, man. I gotta read chat now. I was hyper focused. See here, charge Mega Flare more than just one level. No, absolutely not. Because half the time I'm fucking waiting on him to do one goddamn move. Let him cook. He's 12 levels above you. He's got this, dude. Like, half dead already. What the fuck? This is bullshit. This took me a few hours to do. He's good like that, man. Mega Flare is the only thing in my build that is reliant on shit everywhere on screen. Hey, awesome. How you doing, buddy? Is this one of the ones that gave you trouble? Did I one-shot it for you?
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Do you feel vindicated? It charges faster with every precision dodge. Yeah, I know. Motherfucker doesn't attack more than once every fucking 10 seconds. All right. We can do away with that. Sometimes I fucking knocked him into fucking stasis and I fucking popped the fucking Mega Flare at the same time. And it was just fucking wasted. I just sat there like, oh, I can't dodge anything, so I can't use this. Bigger doesn't mean more DPS. He was right, you know. That's another thing. Later bosses will be showing crazy shit out. Like crazy, so it will charge like crazy. Oh, I don't doubt it, but he was slow. His attacks were like weird timed, right? Like the ground blast that kept fucking hitting me. That was very oddly timed. Let's see here. I don't know if I got another one. Let's go back to the hideaway. Let's see if I can build that bracelet or whatever it was. And if I have any hunt marks left.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Wonder if the second boss that gave me hell will fuck you up. I don't know. I mean, I did run through all my potions and shit. No, that's it. Cleared them all. Like, it wasn't without a fight, all right? Like, it wasn't like he just fucking got raffle stomped. Like fucking Ifrit. When I fucking no-hit Ifrit. This is what Bloodborne will do to you, boy. Make a man out of you.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
You know what? Just for your fucking snarky attitude, I'm gonna take my patronage somewhere else. You fucking cunt.
Trouble with your gear, or
they're not for rent.
So will it be?
Dude, I told you. I grew up in an era of gaming that was 100% different than this. People who fucking complain that Dark Souls is hard or fucking like, you know, all this other bullshit, like they didn't play Battletoads on Nintendo growing up, and it's obvious, you know. They didn't play Fester's Quest. They didn't play Ghouls and Ghosts. Man, I can't make anything. It's kind of a bummer. I thought I'd be able to upgrade something. I kind of feel left out. All by myself. Are there any side quests? So you can actually not get lost in Bloodborne. I mean, dude. Like, I'm gonna wait like Asmongold, and I'm gonna see if I can like legitimately stream Bloodborne. Goddamn Fester's Quest. Dude, that game was hard.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Oh shit,
You
look at
earned
those
this.
ability points. Yeah, I did. That's right, suck my dick. Let's go.
Come again. I may have more for you.
She used teeth.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
All right, we're gonna go to Martha's Rest. I got lost on a straight road. Hey, I know you did. You have no internal mapping mechanism at all, and it shows. Ninja Gaiden on DS was fucking stupid hard. Yeah, it was. Because you had to use the stylus.
Anything catch
Like,
your
it forced
eye?
you to use the stylus while using the entire gamepad. See, look, I used all 6 potions. I used all 4 high potions. And I used all my lion tonics.
Thanks very much.
So, oh yeah, awesome. I had a question. Sir. I got this, the last elixir, right? Oh, never mind. I think it just answered. Like, okay, so, yeah, like, I guess I don't have to have it equipped. I guess it answered my question. And can you get more than one of them? It's the only one in the game? Oh, okay.
It's good to see you.
Wait, is it like a fucking story item or whatever that breaks if you die in the story and shit, and then you fucking come back like fucking Chrono from Chrono Trigger or some shit? Did I just play the fucking amusement park game and win and not know it? Don't answer that question. Actually, don't. Delete whatever you're typing. Don't answer.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
R34 StarCraft 2.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
Yo, wait, what? Who the fuck are you looking up? How the fuck do you R34 Diablo? Wart's leg is a dildo? Like, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, I got a splinter up me hoo-ha. Get the fuck out of here, awesome. Oh my god. Oh man.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
I feel a little unfettered on YouTube than I do fucking Twitch. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like I can get away with a lot more shit, and I know that is definitely not the case. I feel more open, though.
Ready, go?
Oh. Okay.
Clive, wounded.
Oh, hell yeah.
We deal with the Akashic first. Over here!
Dude, I just fought a motherfucking dragon. Do you really think you stupid wolves can fucking stop me? Oh. Let's move over here. Come on. Come on. We're not. Fucking moves hot garbage right now. When it works, it's pretty cool. When it doesn't, it fucking sucks. It feels bad, man. Like the Dark Knight bubble in 14. When it works, it's cool. When it doesn't, it's a feels bad. That fucking bird looked like it was riding a dick in hyperspace. Remember, you could upgrade the Mega Flare. I know.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
Hell no, they're farmers trying to protect themselves.
You've come to rob this place.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Be right back. Gotta pee.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Did you hear it?
Jesse's over here beating up Loki and shit.
No! He did that to himself. He straight ran into my knee.
Big dumb klutz. We love him. All right. Woo! Waiting for questions.
Mad dogs.
Oh, you're waiting for R34s? Okay. Dude, fuck, why is everything so choppy? Am I downloading something in the background here, or what? It doesn't look choppy. Okay. It's just me. Yeah.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar.
Oh.
Sir.
That could be why.
So Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh, poor turtle.
Damn it. We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Oh, there has been a request. From a, particular good boy. I don't know how much I like that fucking flare breath either. It's pretty good. So long as it's not a big creature that just moves out of the way. Oh, okay, it gives me a shield. Okay. It says not Giga Flare. What's this? Wings of Light. Okay, Wings of Light is what I think is fucking bullshit. Oh, okay, never mind. Fucking... Alright, never mind. Alright, so what I think is bullshit isn't such bullshit. Begin casting Mega Flare. Press circle to execute. The length of the casting determines the potency of it. So, like, okay, it's not based upon how much you dodge. I think this is what we're thinking of. And then this says fire a massive beam of overcharged light that burns an enemy it hits. And that's fine. That's really good. Okay, never mind, never mind. Those are hitting better than we think. It's just I'm vulnerable and I have to stay away from shit during that one. Alright. I don't know whether to upgrade this first since it's OG. Should probably just get Flare Breath going, huh? Well, you said fucking the counter goes up with how many times you dodge or whatever. Maybe it just puts you in auto dodging. It feels faster with dodging. It doesn't say that. Okay, whatever. I'm cool with it. It's hit the coolest. Oh, well, I guess we gotta wait till after combat. Well, that fucking crab's done. Let's try and hit that Adamantoise for some shit. It's no longer feels bad. Explanation is vague as fuck. It is. I'm firing my lasers! Let's try. Okay, we're gonna let it build. A bit far away for this. There's some walking to do. This fire's made for walking, and that's just what I'll do. And one of these days I'm gonna blow my fire all over you. Now that I understand this shit better. Farewell. Okay. Okay. Here we are. It just feels feels weird floating around waiting for something while I'm waiting for Mega Flare to charge. Or not, yeah, Mega Flare to charge. It's like, just fucking the whole momentum of the fight.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to show
That fourth cast is serious, though.
Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Absolutely.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Okay,
Good luck.
I'll keep that in mind. I don't know. I like the flow, but like, just I don't think no matter what, that thing isn't gonna fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like, I get the whole point. Like, while you're fucking floating around with your wigs out, doing nothing, like,
Mad dogs.
you're getting cooldowns off cooldown and shit. But I don't know. Yeah.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just that it's weird. Once you understand it, it's very odd. It's fucking dummy powerful, though.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Been fun, Chocobo. I can't ride you for more than 10 feet. Oh, really? Gobos? That's it? This is gonna be fun.
We have to slow them down. Harper and the others won't be ready.
Get him! Farewell.
Oh. I was like, what else is there? I like how this stud locks him. It's just great. Is this it? Fuck it. Okay. If you hit Mega Flare, you'll start to drop Mega Flare progress. Oh, okay.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, I know that cancels it. Well, it doesn't cancel it. It just lets you cast it right away. I haven't seen or heard a guess in ages. Huh? What do you mean?
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Oh, I got you. Got you. R34. Okay. R34 Avengers.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade.
Really?
Scores of Akashic.
Not once for ScarJo?
Wherever they came from.
Or Elizabeth
they're
Olsen?
gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands
Really?
are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory.
Hulk smash.
But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
I like Martha. She's a sweetheart.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Uh-oh.
Oscar?
This can't be good.
Over here.
R34 Samus Aran. Yep.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Harley's like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me.
How's this for my skin tone?
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad?
Was this more me in real life?
Once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
I think I had my color tint messed up.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have
That was more of a
any
question
other
for Harley
way.
than you, Awesome. All right, Awesome. What do you think? Max out Flare Breath? Wait for Flames of Rebirth? Or upgrade Giga Flare once to the first one? You missed the question. Is this more my skin tone in real life? Up to me. Okay. I'm really thinking about just going for this because, you know, Fucking AP. It's pretty close. Okay. Because it looks like it's not dark, is it? Does it look too dark? Like in the room? Like, do I need to crank up the lighting? You know? Does that look more natural? I don't know how to put it. Right? Like before it was just like, I'm a white motherfucker, but I'm not Seamus white. Like I'm pretty fucking close though. There is pigment in my skin. That is spot on. Okay, cool. And it's not dark or anything. Like it's actually like lit up very decently. Dude. Awesome doesn't know what he's asking for. He's asking for LASIK by the time he's 25.
Sid. Your new
You better have your
appears
welding
much
shades
more
out.
formidable than your uncle.
No, it's crisp. Fuck yeah.
Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said
Yeah,
that
it does
Dalamil
look
has a
pretty
bandit
good.
problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late.
Y'all
They
sexy.
left with our food and gear days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the
Thinking about
desert
getting a hair
has
light.
limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Played too many FPS games to
Suppose
and
we just follow
flashbangs go off,
shouting.
making my completely dark room pure white for 50 times in a row within 2 minutes. Ah, yes.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough.
Dude, all right, hold on. Homeboy's got a point. Like, you have to fight back. Like, period. You can't just let fucking bandits walk over you in your town. Right? Like, fucking the Wild West showed us this shit. It's your turn to find out at Epileptic Disco. Well, so, get this, right? I'm over at my grandpa's house having lunch, right? He told me he got some Lucy's burritos in, right? Which Lucy was a friend of his at work or whatever, and she made like fire-ass burritos, right? She was kind of like the lady that shows up and like opens the trunk of her car up at like the factory or whatever and like just starts handing out burritos to everybody and everyone just hands her a 5 or whatever. Well, my grandpa would like order like a batch of burritos from her, right? Heart 34 Babs Bunny. I'm guilty of that one. But yeah, so like he told me he got some Lucy burritos, so they were fucking good. Like she made badass pork chili burritos, right? And I'm sitting there over at my grandpa's eating, and like at this point, I think I'm like 17 or some shit. I've already been living on my own for a while. and he's watching this like TV show, right? And like it's some kind of investigative TV show, and they're doing this like whole fucking skit on how this dude was murdered and they were going to go to a games con or whatever, and there was a tournament and he was murdered through the game by somebody throwing flash grenades, which triggered an epileptic episode and fucking killed him, and they were going to process that guy for murder or whatever, right? I looked at my grandpa and I'm all like, what kind of convoluted bullshit is this? Right? And he was just all like, well, it can't happen. I'm like, I don't fucking know, but like, I really doubt they'd fucking figure any of that shit out. That's pretty fucking far-fetched. It'd be really hard to fucking prove that shit too. Like, holy fuck. But it was like NCIS or some shit, or CSI, or one of those fucking shows. There's like fucking 50 branches to that show or whatever. Yeah, and every game has an epileptic warning. Yeah, exactly. Right? Like, my grandpa was just all like, well, it could happen. I'm like, nah. Nah, there ain't no fucking way. You cannot buy into this shit, right? Like, fucking, not every fucking thing that goes on, not every fucking travesty that happens. Like, people are fucking running through a fucking room with a fucking fine-tooth comb and a fucking microscope and putting 50 people on it and solving it. Like, it just doesn't happen. There's not enough fucking people in the world for that. Like, they're definitely sure shit ain't enough cops and crime scene investigators for that shit, man. It's no fucking way, right? They catch the blatant obvious ones, post it into the fucking papers and shit, and like leave like, I'd say good probably 80% of them left fucking solved. Like, it would be fucking traumatizing for people to learn those numbers. You know, there ain't no way they got like a fucking high ass fucking solve ratio like that. There just ain't no fucking way. Next guess. R34 TMNT.
Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Dude, bro, you gotta see April at least once. Not the new April. That's just gross.
What's he doing here?
That should be crusty as fuck.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me
R34 WWE.
He thought I might be able to
or WWF, whatever you want to call it.
Fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place
He said
might be
next.
the same way as Costness.
Oh, no,
These are
okay.
cursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies.
This might be broad at first, but if it's broad, say it's too broad, and we'll narrow it down. If it's just a batch no, then just say no. But R34, Pixar.
But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Fucking leaving.
Oh, okay. R34 DreamWorks.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided,
Yes?
we are vulnerable.
Motherfucker looking up fucking Fiona and shit. Let's go!
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves.
Her 34th, the bomb from Dexter's lab.
Pieces when it all went wrong.
Fuck yeah, Dad's trophy.
That
Let's
sounds like a
go.
recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make
yeah,
them
he did.
question the ingredients.
You curvy little redhead, man.
Neither Conrad nor Natalie will
Tig old bitties, tig old booty, hips.
It may still be
Hips, tits, and
possible to make
lips,
them doubt
man.
their
She had
own
it all.
before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
R34
It
Capcom.
appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Too vague.
Play
R34 Street Fighter.
What he means to say is yes.
My shop.
Yabba dabba doo.
If I had
Dude.
my pickaxe, I would.
Yes?
I mean, it
R34
may still be possible to
Tekken.
buy something. And here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
That's a good one, Harley.
War says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of
R34
time
SNK.
before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad
what's the
is
name of that
not
fucking
wrong
game?
in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
A fighting game. It's got a character named Morgana. She's like a little vampire bat bitch.
Your performance was
And it's got like a little tiger chick.
workmanlike.
She's like white with like fucking she's damn near naked, but she's got like blue tribal tattoos all over her.
The desired effect. Now, my scouts
I keep wanting to think it's like Soul Striders or fucking Dark Riders or something like that. It's a fucking kick-ass game. She's a succubus. Yeah, she might be a succubus. She's got like the wings on the head and the wings on the back. The series Darkstalkers, that's what it is, yeah. It's a good fucking game. It's actually, like, I used to play the fuck out of that game.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Yes to Raven, no to Starfire. I mean, that's fair.
I'm ruined.
Starfire will give you that space AIDS.
Picture it, Conrad.
Raven, I mean, you're basically fucking a black hole.
Conrad.
Hell yeah,
I
brother.
introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings.
Now we're getting it. Now we're on a roll.
Oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure
R34 economy.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
There's only one thing in particular I'm going to hit on that one, but
There
yeah.
aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
What did they put on
Time
PC in
no
a
longer
collection?
appears to be the luxury
Darkstalkers?
It was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the
Fuck
desert.
yeah.
But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other.
Waiting on the second Capcom fighting collection.
Then it
Guess
will
it
be
has
for
my
us
all-time
to
favorite
see that
fighting
their
game.
hands are kept occupied. And I
Ah,
do mean
R34
us.
Soul Calibur.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Yeah, I was looking at Resident Evil 4. The Darkstalkers? Right? I remember it looking better than that. Morgan, not Morgana. There we go. There's Felicia. Yeah. Ooh. There she is. In all her sexy glory. I'd be damned. Darkstalker's Revenge. What's with the chibi shit? Ooh. Yeah, Mega Man 2. Street Fighter, that's pretty neat. I'd be damned. It will have Capcom versus SNK Mark of the Millennium 2001. Huh. Okay. Oh. We just in battle.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
Hi.
I'll take that one.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Come on. They mean to overwhelm us, and their numbers dwindle to nothing. Hey, it's like that one dude I fought. Come on, buddy. FPS. Oh, I just got an achievement for something. He said, that's just Soul Calibur. R34 dead or alive?
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
I didn't really get to read it, but yeah, it was like fucking 100 FPS or some shit like that. MPS. That's just dead or alive.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalamil.
We all saved Dalamil.
R34 Xenomorph.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that visitors from the desert.
If anyone dropped in, they probably left right away. They're like, "Yeah, no, that's enough internet for today."
Worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters.
I know you've sent me some of them.
For you, Sid,
fucking dirty bastard.
Fight.
Grabs flamethrower.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Imagine that head, though, man. I'm just saying. Do you want a R34 Terminator? Do you want a visual representation?
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
Yes, to Terminator. Oh my.
Let's go and put it.
Where are we sitting at? We're sitting kind of pretty. That would snatch more than your soul. All right, we're less than 1,000 away. We're gonna save up for Flames of Rebirth. Nope, I'm right here. What's up, buddy? Imagine. Huh? I'm just saying. Oh, shit. Let's see if I can put it back up here. Oh. Okay. That's exactly what you're not supposed to put your dick in. I'm just saying, that thing goes.
So his mind at rest.
So...
Harley, you surprised I still got that?
Did you see that?
Are you surprised it's in here? It's worse than crazy. But it's the tongue action.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back,
The lamprey eel jaw.
All yours. All done?
Whoop a whoop a whoop.
Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
R34 historical figures.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
It's just Fate series.
Says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Huh? What's Fate series?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned
What
him
you
of
said?
the threat Ultima posed. But now,
Historical figures?
an
Okay.
empire and her
I don't know
prince
Fate series, so. It's the best kind of crazy. It's the best kind of crazy.
What do you know?
Are you saying the same thing and expecting the same result, sir? It's still crazy.
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means
Pixar's side, right? Because I'm pretty sure we all still kind of picture them different companies, but
Possible use could
R34
such a
Disney.
creature.
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now.
R34
Or
it.
he, as you say, need to.
Too vague. Okay.
Why hasn't he
R34
claimed me
Beauty
as
and the
he did the
Beast.
boy?
We'll just start Savage.
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Yes? Hell yeah, brother.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix
R34 Rapunzel.
for Ultima, they do so.
Or not Rapunzel, Tangled.
We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
We got a new one.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
Probably.
That doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
No? Okay. Oh, shit.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Shit. Okay, here we go.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
The city guard are doing their
All
best
right.
to stem the tide. But numbers
Princess
ain't
Kita
on
from
their side.
Atlantis.
What of Lord Byron and Mid?
There you go. Yeah,
Were they
Kita's
able to
fucking
escape?
sexy.
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with
R34 Titan AE.
We have to get them out of there.
It's not Disney, but you know.
Otto, prepare a Stolas.
Kind of done with Disney.
Exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian.
Trying to think of more games.
To 3 cities.
Yeah.
That
Why did I
sounds
think
like
about
a
this before?
question for the
R34
night.
Resident Evil.
Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer,
Yes?
I would surely have been inclined to agree.
I knew zombies was too precise.
Thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who is to wait for
Crash
me in
Bandicoot, are you serious?
All right, we travel together.
Oh shit. Nah, he's more of a Ratchet and Clank kind of guy.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Look after him.
Fuck. Oh, let's go ahead. Yep. Talk to Gout.
Think you can help?
He's a no. Oh, we got more hunts. We're gonna view the hunt board. Oh, we got one more. The pack. Okay. No, but it is true. I love the Ratchet and Clank games more than Crash Bandicoot games. I mean, dude, they're just better. Hang me if you want, but Ratchet and Clank's far superior to Crash Bandicoot. Ah, it's not Crash or Ratchet and Clank. It's Banjo-Kazooie.
You put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go.
R34 Metal Gear Solid.
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen. And I will
For
not
those
be
that showed
outdone.
up, Awesome wants us to guess like his R34
I
searches.
suggest you lend me a hand.
So we're just throwing random ones out there, and he's got to answer truthfully. It's a
never been
game.
one to play favorites, Molly.
Let's get real weird. R34 Bug's Life.
So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm
No to
livers
Bug's
and
Life, yes to Metal Gear
twigs
Solid.
were
I
not what thought
figured.
they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
Holmes.
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can
I was
find
about
your ingredients
You
tired of talking to everybody like me, yeah.
do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Have you seen Quiet or Sniper Wolf? Well, yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to think.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, they vanished. My first
Those
thought was
little
they'd
urchins.
taken them off somewhere to play, but when I
There you
asked,
go,
they swore they
Harley.
had
Yeah,
nothing
you
to do
nailed
with
that
having
one.
disappeared, which almost certainly means they had
R34 Stellar Blade.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
I haven't played, so I haven't looked. Oh, man. R34 Zootopia?
I've come to pick your brain.
That's a thing. That's definitely a thing, though. He said hell no.
A culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact.
Oh my god. Dude, the furries had a heyday with that little buddy, man. They were all about that.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers.
I don't know, I didn't think of this sooner. R34 MTG.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers.
Surprisingly, no.
Alone, so I'm sure
definitely surprisingly.
Finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do
R34 Smurfs? Harley, stop holding back. I know you're holding back. You're just going for comedic relief. Go for shock. Let's go.
Is a storm coming?
Take the gloves off for once.
It seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Awesome, you should be scared. He's gonna touch your soul.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's
I can't, it's too much power. Unleash the beast! No!
What am I gonna...
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
That's put it nicely.
I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
The creepy finger way or the good way? In a creepy finger way, you find out that it's the good way, and that's exactly how you like that. It's scratched right there on that chocolate starfish.
One of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies.
Dude, you're being tame. R34 Sonic?
Done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but
so tame.
I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing.
Barbie.
Never give your tongue a lashing.
Boring. He said, "Oh God, are you being called out, Awesome?" No to both.
Thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's
King
all just
of the
a
hill.
misunderstanding.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
The way to describe it after I asked. They call her Peggy Sue.
What do you reckon we should do?
Yeah, they don't call her Peggy for no reason. Uh-oh, they broke it in it.
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And
Pretty
just how
easy to
long
put that back
hasn't it
together.
been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol
Engineer.
said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then,
Bill?
your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough.
I feel gross saying it, but R34, my little Brody.
Speak for yourself. If everything goes at the bottom, then...
Woo! Would Awesome even admit to that, though? Would he admit being a
To
brony?
take responsibility for your actions. So let's
These people have fucking traumatized me with that jar.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece
Rob's
has its own
not,
role to play,
right?
and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold
I'm stuck telling the truth. You are. You're bound by your honor, sir.
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do.
R34 Star Trek, I'm guilty of that one.
To fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing
Yes! My boy, let's go.
Scoots. I don't think you'd fit on that little thing.
R34 Star Wars. We're just gonna knock
What are the
those out.
chains for? Holding the pans up?
Yeah. Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica.
Hold the chains up.
Oh Jesus, Harley. Now you're just being cruel. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
What's called a cogwheel?
V.
Or gear.
R34V.
Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them.
If you haven't seen V, I highly suggest it.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Okay.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
BCs as in the movies. Ooh.
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And
These kids
the
are into
arms
it.
hold the pans, By the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. Ah, all finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers.
Just to
who showed me how.
R34 Doom guy.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hairs.
Hell yeah, awesome. You do you, boo.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are you almost ready?
R34, the
Miss
faculty.
Middledor and Miss Shirley. I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
R34 Dark Magician Girl.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Finally. Yes, the Dark Magician Girl. There you go. Betty Boop. Yeah. No to whatever you said. Let's see here. Well, I think this is where we're going to hang it up, guys. Give me a second. Let me get in position here. Boop. In front of the hump board. That's where I live now. What? Tell me I can go one fucking place? That's fair. Things fall apart. We're less than 1,000 away from maxing that. That's been like our fucking tried and true staple right there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming. Awesome. We'll continue this tomorrow. No judgment. Love you, buddy. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.